on this forecast and everyone's getting excited. They are ready for the weekend. Yeah. But you say we got to pump our brakes just a little. We got to get through today, right?
Yeah, and you know, Wednesday's the day we start looking towards the weekend. It's only a couple days away. I do think this forecast really improves a bunch between now and then. Today, still a little iffy in spots. Those temperatures, they may struggle a little bit this afternoon because of the clouds and because of still the threat for some showers. And I do think there is still a real threat for some showers today, but not like the past couple of days. And then cooler temperatures more region-wide in the overnight as some of the cooler and drier air starts to filter in. That takes over, and it should give us a nice little dose of bonus weather that hopefully lasts all the way throughout the upcoming holiday weekend. I watched a couple of showers near the Franklin County Barrier Islands earlier this morning. They're fizzling out. I think the next 2 or 3 days there is still going to be a bunch of activity along like the I-95 corridor. So the farther east you go, the Atlantic coast, that's where there's still going to be something going on. But for us, far enough back to the west, we're going to be wrapping around some of that drier and cooler air, and that should really bring in some fairly nice weather to our part of the southeast, and hopefully it's for several days, not just for 1 or 2. We're at 66 right now in Thomasville. We're at 69 in Valdosta. We're at 70 in Tallahassee. I'm going to be keeping my eyes on this third row, these dew point numbers. Want to see those slide back into the 50s. I think they can get there by maybe Friday morning, and that likely means more comfortable, more cooler overnight temperatures, and then during the afternoon, even when it warms up, we're not going to have that icky, sticky feel that we've been having for the past week or so, or that we expect to get once June rolls around and sticks around all the way through September. So this may be the last little dose of more comfortable air that probably comes our way for a good long while. Once we get to the beginning of June, we expect highs up over 90 degrees. Right now, I've got morning temperatures a little bit more varied than they've been. Blakely's at 64, got a good little pocket of 66s from Thomasville to Bainbridge to Mariana and to Quincy. I think over the next couple of mornings, we could start to mix in some upper 50s for overnight temperatures, and that northeast breeze has got something to say about it. It's also doing a pretty good job of limiting that fog this morning. Most of our visibility numbers better than 7 miles. Now, the story is about some lower pressure out east that's going to help wrap around some of that drier air, but we still have enough moisture around, and we're still pushing that boundary through the area, so that could touch off a few more showers. I think the rain chances start to get higher once you get south of the state line. They get higher still once you get south of I-10. They probably get higher still once you get south of Highway 98. And then as we get into Thursday and Friday and Saturday, we can see that energy over the Atlantic and the Atlantic coast, but it's not coming back this far. Drier and cooler air should take over, and that's what will make things feel and look a whole bunch nicer. On the Gulf today, winds out of the northeast 8 to 18, seas 2 to 4 feet, a moderate chop, maybe even choppy conditions in the bays. This morning, I'll leave the rain chances around 40%, 60s and 70s. This afternoon, like 40 or 50% chances for showers. The warm spots get into the 80s. Not everybody does. Those clouds, those showers, are going to try to keep those numbers down. Tonight, it's low 60s with some clearing, and that clearing wants to really take over for the next couple of days. I think it can run all weekend. I'm expecting some upper 50s for lows. You know I like that 50-80 split, but at this point in late May, maybe 60 and 85. I'll take that with a big smile on my face.